What you've received with your beer can and canning line is a tool kit in this black bag, and in that tool kit is, depending on what you purchased, you'll have a pin height tool. Could be 12 ounce, 16 ounce, whatever you might be running. You've got your calibration weights for your load cell, your scale, and then you've got a micrometer for checking seam integrity, some clippers to do can teardowns, which Camden will walk us through here momentarily, and then a simple dollar store can opener that's actually quite effective in doing some teardowns. So Cam, why don't you kind of walk through what we call seam school, and he'll teach us how to read the micrometer, do a can teardown, and talk about seam integrity in this seam school process. We're going to execute a first seam operation test and then a full seam test, and Cam will show you on the touch screen where that's at. So can be an empty or a full can. Take your lid, and then with the conveyor off, push the can into the indexer, and we're ready to execute the test. Clear? Done. And now we'll do a full seam test. Full seam test. Clear. Done.
The micrometer you received is used to measure different aspects of your seam. If you look closely, you can see that this one is zeroed out when the horizontal mark on the main shaft of it lines up with the 0 mark. Each tick mark, as it rolls around, is 1/1000th of an inch. Every full revolution back to 0 is 25 thousandths. As you can see below the 0 mark, there are vertical tick marks that are each 25 thousandths of an inch. On the top side of that mark, every 50 thousandths. The first measurement we're going to take is your first op thickness. To do this, you'll open up your micrometer until it fits over the lip on the first seam test. Bring it down with light pressure until your micrometer stops. And then you can read 79 thousandths of an inch. Your can distributor should be able to give you the seaming specs for your specific lids and ends. Make sure to take multiple measurements. We recommend 6 measurements around the top of the can, avoiding the mouth to avoid skewed measurements. For the full seam test, you'll do the same measurement for op 2 thickness. It's 44 thousandths of an inch. Just like first op, we'll take 6 measurements all the way around, avoiding the mouth. The next measurement you're going to take is seam height. To do this, you'll hook this edge on the bottom of the seam. Once you do that, you'll be able to roll it down to where it finds a stop, keeping the micrometer parallel with the can. As you can see, this one is reading 98 thousandths of an inch. Once again, we will take 6 measurements around the can. After we've taken width and height, we'll take our can opener, starting at the mouth of the can, and open the can. At this point, you'll be able to see a defined line around the inside lip of the can. If you see a defined line, it means it has a good seal. If there's a blurred or no definition of the line, it's a potential of a leaking can. What this is the can liner changing color from the pressure of being seamed. The next step would be to find where your can opener started, which should be the mouth of the can, and cut across the seam. Then, gently remove the cover hook from the body hook, a little bit at a time, to avoid bending the cover hook. Now that you have them separated, you can see the cover hook, which used to be part of the lid, and the body hook, which is part of the can. Our next measurement, we'll take the body hook, which is similar to taking the height measurement on the full seam. This one reads 60 thousandths of an inch. For this measurement, we'll take 3 measurements around the can. The final measurement we will take is the cover hook. To do this, you will lay the cover hook inside the micrometer like so, and bring it in until it finds the measurement, ensuring that it does not roll one way or another. This one, just 63. Now we'll cover how to adjust for the measurements you just took. To adjust your first stop thickness, you'll change your first operation position on your seamer admin screen. To increase the reading on your seamer op 1 thickness, you will raise this number. To tighten it, you will lower the number. You also have speed adjustment for each operation. To tighten your second op thickness, you will raise this number. Your full seam height will be dictated by your body and cover hook readings. To adjust for your cover hook, you will adjust your first operation. You'll adjust your can lift pressure at the regulator on the backside next to the seamer. To increase your body hook, you'll turn the knob to the right, and you can see it displayed on this transducer as well as on your screen. Right now it's set to 64 psi. You lower it. If I turn the knob to the right, it increased to 70. To decrease, turn it counterclockwise. The other adjustment for body hook is pin height. To set your pin height, you'll take your pin height tool and set it on top of the lift puck. Bring the lift up, ensuring that this is snug. And on the bottom of your can lift cylinder, there's a shaft collar, which is your pin height collar. With it up, you loosen this bolt, slide the collar to where it touches the bottom of the cylinder, and tighten it in place. Then you can lower the lift.
Clear?
And remove the tool. Once you've set your can lift pressure to the proper setting, ensure that your set point is set 2 to 3 psi below your actual lift pressure. To do so, you'll just press on that, type in your number, hit enter. If your can lift pressure does not meet the set point, the operation rollers will not come in and seam the can, so it'll just sit there and spin on the chuck.